morning, everybody. Welcome to another blessed, thankful Thursday, September 25th, 2025, episode 1356, part 1. Your Days of Praise passage for today. We're going to be doing learning about obedience and righteousness from Romans 5:19 from John D. Moore. So if you're excited, smash the like button. Let me know how your Hump Day Wednesday was yesterday and what's your plans for your blessed, thankful Thursday today. Remember, if you like a birthday anniversary shout out, let me know in the comments below, and I'll make sure to give you a shout out. If your birthday is today, then I'll give you a late day shout out tomorrow. And birthday or anniversary for tomorrow, let me know. And also, if it's an anniversary of some other sort from a birthday or anniversary, if it's some sort of big celebration of being, like say you're sober from alcohol or other stuff you're addicted to, like the bad stuff, let me know, and I'll give you a nod for making it that long without having that problem anymore. So maybe God took it away from you. I don't know, but be sure to drop that in the comments, and I'll be sure to do the shout out on the right day or whatever whenever it is. So, but if it's birthdays for today and tomorrow, I'll give you a shout out tomorrow about that. So nobody left me a comment for today's. So my YouTube thing's messed up. It usually shows me the newest comments, and when I get done, it clears them. And so that's all you gotta worry about. Now it's still showing ones from previous previous days, and I'm like, wait a minute, you're not supposed to show that unless I ask to see that. It's messed up right now. The comment thing is messed up right now. It shows you what the newest comments, and once you get through it and you refresh the page, it says you ain't got nothing else to respond to. It only shows the ones you ain't responded to yet, and right now that's what it's doing, showing me the responses. So, but I hope everyone will have a wonderful, blessed, thankful Thursday, and see what we got in store for this one. Obedience and righteousness, Romans 5:19. For as by one man's disobedience many were made sinners, so by the obedience of one shall many be made righteous. So certainly the local point of all history and the claims of Christ's earthly ministry was his sacrificial death on the cross. Christ knew from ages past what was in store for him, and yet he was obedient unto death, even the death of the cross. Philippians 2:8. However, as we see in our beginning passage, Christ's obedience included more than his death, for he was perfectly obedient throughout his entire life. Indeed, it is a good thing, for any act of disobedience would have invalidated his sacrificial death. Animal sacrifices in the Old Testament, which prefigured the final sacrifice of Christ, had to be without blemish. Leviticus 22:19. But even the perfect animal was not enough. Hebrews 10:4, to satisfy God's justice and take away sins. 1 Peter 1:18 and 19 says, Ye were not redeemed with corruptible things, but with the precious blood of Christ, as a lamb without blemish and without spot. I've been reading it. I've been kind of reading that verse the last several times over the last couple of weeks. I've been seeing that passage, 1 Peter 1:18 and 19. I've been seeing that a lot the last couple of weeks, off and on. Not too many times, but I've seen it at least 4 or 5. You see how some of these devotions are correlated almost. But Christ's obedience, therefore, consisted not only of his obedience in death, but his entire earthly life from his incarnation. Hebrews 10:7, I come to do thy will, O God. To his childhood, Luke 2:49, know ye not that I must be about my Father's business. To his healing and teaching ministry among the people, John 9:4, I must work the works of him that sent me. To his preparation for death, Luke 22:42, nevertheless not my will, but thine be done. That's what he said in the when he was in the garden, when he was doing that prayer. Let this cup pass from me, not your will, not my will, but yours be done. Remember? Remember that part? If you know, you know, right? If you know that part of the story, you know that's where it was in the Garden of Gethsemane, before he was uh, arrested and taken to taking the trial and all. So now in his obedience, Christ calls us to a life of similar obedience. Hebrews 5:8-9. Though he were a son, yet learned he obedience by the things which he suffered, and being made perfect, he became the author of eternal salvation unto all them that obey him. And that's all she wrote on that one. Coming up tomorrow in your beautiful Fast Friday, September 26th, 2025, episode 1357, part 1, we will be in the next The Word series video, number 31, with Guarding the Word, from Psalm 119:57, from Henry M. Morris III. And also that'll be included with the song playlist as well. So stay tuned for that. I'll get that that later tonight, but you'll see that tomorrow at 7. Coming up at 1 o'clock today is part 2 of today's 1356, your daily bread passage, God, our trustworthy refuge, from Kirsten Holmberg, derived from Psalm 118, 5-14. Verse 6 will be the key verse, and then the Bible reading is Song of Solomon, or Song of Songs, 6, 7, and 8, which is Song of Solomon, and then Galatians chapter 4. So stay tuned for that. I'll get to that in just a few minutes. But you'll see that later after 1. So if God woke you up this morning, give him all the glory. And with that, I love you, appreciate you. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Keep on keeping on and trusting God, and he'll keep you safe in all you say and do, and he'll see you through it. God bless everyone. God bless America in 2025 and beyond. And until later, peace out, everybody. So long. Have a great rest of your blessed, thankful Thursday morning, and come back after 1, where we will be learning about God, our trustworthy refuge, and hope to see you there. So until then, goodbye.